Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is KJ48, and welcome back to Foundry. And I've taken some time here, and I'm trying to figure out how exactly I want to run things to and from my assemblers, okay? And what I've come to is I'm going to do the input from the back and the output from the front, okay? So this is the back. I've got the input here. I'm going to make this look all nice. Right now it's just kind of put down just to see how things will work out. I will make this all look nice later. And the output will be out here. Now, I've like figured out a way. Basically, the reason I had problems with the output in the front is because I need to be able to get to this, this control panel. And if you have the output, things get in the way, right? Let's go ahead and fill up that hole while I'm thinking about it. There we go. So what I decided was basically what I'm going to have is these two assemblers are going to be putting out plates. These two assemblers are going to be putting out plates. I'm going to have 4 assemblers putting out plates, 1 assembler putting out rods. Because I seem to need more plates and rods. Now, as this line, as things change, I could change it to have more rods put out and less plates, more rods and more plates. There's all kinds of things I can do this line because I've got a really dope system here figured out. Also, the nighttime is supremely dark in this game. And I do know if you do science, you can get science for lights, which I'm going to work on next thing. I'm not even going to do an automation for belts. I want lights because basically what I have to do is I have to sit through the night and just wait for the daytime so I can record. So conveyors, they're going to have to wait. I'll make them by hand for now. And the cool thing is I have the logistics containers coming out here. So I have 600 plates saved up there, and I have a bunch of rods saved up over here. Now, I know I have like a hand light, but even with my hand light, it's too damn dark. So I am going to have to pause it here and wait till morning. So I'll see you guys in the morning. It is now morning, and I went ahead and added a second drone miner because the ore was not keeping up. I did the same thing with the Technum ore, and we are now going to get to work. So I'm going to build what I built here so you can see how I built it. And I'm going to try and do this moving forward. Build stuff first, learn how to do it, and then show you how to do it. We'll see how that goes. Okay, so the first thing we're going to need is, again, these two are putting out the same thing. So the outputs can go right next to each other. So we can put one right there and one right there. That's outputting both machines. It only takes 2 blocks. Okay? Then we need to put down these going like this, and like this, like that, and like that. Then we put these down, taking them off the belts, and putting them in one of our logistics containers. Like, with these games, you kind of want to have some kind of container, basically between everything. I can't always do that, but I'm going to try. So we'll put that down right there. All right. And then we can set this to output plates. And set this one to output plates as well. So now we got 4 outputting plates and 2 outputting rods. Okay, so now we got to go in the back and hook that up because it's not exactly hooked up yet. So we will just, so that goes, I usually put the inputs on the left side. I don't think it really matters, but probably put the inputs right next to each other. It'd probably look better. I might actually do that later, but that's okay. And then we go right through here. And that should snatch those up. And then after that, it'll go through, once it's done being snatched up, into this one. Okay, so that's looking pretty dope. So now we got plates coming out of that too. Now we just got to come over here. This is the input. This is... no, actually, that's the opposite. Output. Output. Leave those on inputs. And now we're getting plates here as well. Now, we want to get those plates onto the belts. Now, I just want to take a second here. And some people are saying, oh, this is just satisfactory. But no, it's not really, because it's a voxel game. You can dig into the ground. All right. So what you could do is you could dig holes in the ground and have your conveyor belts go underneath. Now you could kind of do that in Satisfactory if you build like off the ground or whatever. But in this game, you can dig. So that's what makes it different than Satisfactory. Also, some people were like, oh, another thing that could make this different from Satisfactory, and some people were not happy with what I was saying here last episode. I want enemies to be attacking my base every so often, just like in Factorio. Factorio did it perfect. It really did. This is 3D first person, which, is cool. That's something Factorio doesn't have going for it. But yeah, I mean, Factorio had it right, man. Like, you have these things attacking you and you got to defend. I really like that. Why isn't that lining up properly? It seems like that should be lining up a little bit better. I think I can kind of fix that. Not really a big deal. Yeah, so some people are like, well, I don't want to be attacked. I just want to build and, like, you know, just build peacefully. And that's cool. You know, you could do both. I mean, why can't you do both? They should give us the option. You know, you can, you know, things will attack your base unless you turn off that feature. And if you turn off that feature, then you could play peacefully. So that way you get the game you want, I get the game I want, everyone goes home happy. All right. So I'm wondering. Yeah, no. Okay. So we're gonna put this out one spot. So we'll do that and this. Right? Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. I think that's gonna work. All right. So we got to take these blocks out, kind of make more room for the underground part. And what we'll do is we'll just put these back when it's over, and then, you know, we'll have a bunch of stuff underground that'll give us more walking room and make the factory just look a little bit cleaner, you know? All right, so it's going to come through there. So this one right here, we got to put one of these here, one of these like this, one of these like that, and like that. Now let's make sure everything's good. Oh, those are going to be on those are going to be on the same belts. I don't want things on the same belts. I don't mind plates being on the same belt. I don't want plates being on the same belt as rods. So that means we got to do this a little bit differently, which, you know, is fine. I'm calling it audible here. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move this one out one spot. That should work. Okay, here we are. So we need to get the input. Again, don't forget the input for these things will be from the back. So there's input number 1 and there's input number 2. So we're gonna have this go like this go like this, this, and this. And that should, yep, everything's looking good there. This, you go like that, and that. Okay, looking good. Now we just have to hook these up. Let's go ahead like this. All right. Okay, so one will come straight down, so that means it's got to come out, out. Like that. Works for me. That's not working. Okay, that's fine. And this will come like this. Alright, so now we just have to pick this up. Oops. There we go. And then we put one of these down like so. And then we bring these all the way down. And we cover it up and we're good. Alright. Oh, messed that up. Wait, did I not have enough? Oh, I'm one short. You gotta be kidding me. There we go. Not one short anymore. Well, I am right now, but I won't be soon. Wait, I'm not short. What the hell? Why can't I put it there? There we go. Got it. Nailed it. Okay, so that should all be... Oh, where are the bars? Where are the bars? Why aren't they coming through? Did I run out of power? Yep, ran out of power. Alright, that's another thing I have to do science for. I gotta start getting some solar panels. So, alright, and that should be good for everything. Now, I'm putting out way more plates than I need to. I get that. The numbers don't line up properly. I'm okay with that. We're just kind of, you know, playing it by ear here. Just getting started, right? All right, so let's go ahead and fill all this in. All right. See, if this was satisfactory, I wouldn't be able to like put stuff under the ground like that, or at least not as easily. Maybe not at all. I don't know. But yeah, I love the voxel based part of this. That's why it's cool, you know. And as far as you know, the enemies attacking, like I said, if they allow people to turn that off, that would be wonderful. And then give it to us for those of us that want it, because like building in peaceful mode, it's like, you know, it's gonna get old for me anyway. Maybe not for everybody, but for me, it's gonna get old. All right, so that's the setup right there. Let's go ahead and finish up this as well. You know what? I'm gonna leave it uncovered for the time being, just because I don't really need to cover right now. So I've got inputs in the back. All right, really a lot of room back here. It's very focused, very organized. And I've got outputs in the front, and the front is really, really sweet because it's pulling out. I've got storage here if I need to grab any plates or anything. I've got all that. If I want to start saving some plates, I could just turn this off, you know. We got more plates there, plates here, plates everywhere. And I can also, and this is the important thing, I can get around. I can come over here if I want to change stuff. That's the important thing. So that's what I like. I'd like to get some railings as well for this. I think railings would be pretty cool. All right, the next thing we need to do is science. Now, I have no idea how science is going to work, but I did make the building. Oh, my goodness. To advance and unlock new technology, research is necessary. Some technologies are unlocked by finishing a construction. Okay, start by crafting a research lab structure and place it at your desired position. This creates a construction site and needs to be supplied with resources until completed. Oh. A construction resources can be placed manually or with loaders. When completed, science... Okay, so can I not put this on my foundations? Yeah, I can. Okay. This is a big, giant, freaking ass building, man. All right. I see a panel right there. Okay, one thing that people are asking for in this game, and I totally agree, can we give some kind of bird's eye view or something? Because, like, a lot of times it's hard to tell things in this game and other games like these 3D, you know, first-person building games. It'd be really good to have, like, a bird's eye view option as well. So, yeah, that would be great. All right, I went ahead and finished this thing by hand. It took 100... It took like 200 plates. I think I showed you guys. It took 200 plates and like 100 of these right here, these wire coils, and then another 100 machinery parts. So we do have this done. Now here's the research interface, and these are all the available researches. I already know how to make solar panels, so I think the next thing I want to do is try and make batteries. And I am doing the research on my own right now because I've just not set up to do that type of thing yet. But I would really like to get some power down and maybe some lights and be able to work through the night. All right. Also, I do have these right here. Here, check this out. High voltage energy. Advanced energy producing machinery generates high voltage, which is transported to power lines and cables. You need to convert it to low voltage using a transformer. But look at where the transformer is. Does it have to be exactly on that spot next to the assemblers? Because if it does, my whole setup here is screwed. So I put the transformer right here between two assemblers. Let's kind of play around and see what we can do here. I believe I made a solar panel as well. Yeah, there we go. So we'll just kind of put down a solar panel like that. All right, rotate, build, snap, demolish. And we got right here. It's not connected to any grid, so we do need to connect it to a grid. I do have a power pole here. So we're going to go ahead and put that down. I'm just kind of playing around right now, because I'm not really sure even how to connect these up, to be honest. All right. Toggle tablet. Toggle flashlight cycle. Take from belt. Okay, so I'm not sure how to connect these. Well, I figured out how to hook up everything. You have to craft these wires right here. Makes sense. Power lines. And then once you got the power lines, you can hook everything up. Now, I went ahead and made a second solar panel setup. I put it here. This solar panel, that solar panel is hooked into this. And this is hooked into the... what's that thing called? I forget. The transformer. Okay. Transformer can be anywhere as long as it's on the platform. You're good to go with the transformer. I also went ahead and put down a battery. So let's take a look right. Okay. So everything's shut down. Probably ran out of, yep. Ran out of biofuel. I do not have a lot more biofuel. So this is what we're looking at as far as our setup here. We've got nothing coming out of the solar panels right now. We got the transformer and the power grid. I'm not really good with power, so this is going to take some getting used to for me, but everything is going through pretty nicely. I think the next thing I'd like to do is start automating science packets, and that is going to take... We already have the rods, so that's going to take machine parts, and machine parts are simply plates. Now, we're kind of out of room here, so I've got two choices. I can move the whole setup down here, or I can move this science... Yeah, I'm going to move the science building. That's an easy choice right there. So let's go ahead. I mean, we're going to have to move everything... Oops, I didn't mean to do that, but that's okay. We're going to have to move everything down here anyway. This deposit is going to come down here, come around, and go down through here with a bunch of these assemblers put together. But I want the plates to be in the beginning of the assembly line. So if I'm going to move down here, the plates have got to come. Now, I could have the plates be in the middle and just kind of snake out everywhere, but I don't know, that'd be kind of annoying. I think I could just rebuild it pretty easily. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come down here, and we are going to finish expanding this way. Okay. And there we go. And right about there. Okay. So now what we're going to do is we're going to simply move the science building. Hopefully I don't lose any of the science I already put in there, but I might, but that's okay. Not really a huge deal. So we're going to move the science building, and we're going to have to rebuild it again, but that's all right. What are you going to do? Did I get any of this stuff back? Doesn't look like it, so... All right, well, you don't want to be moving your science building a lot, I guess. So we're going to have this go... the loaders, yeah, the loaders in the back. We want this to line up with that, so it's got to be on that right there. Okay. Yep, looking good. Okay, now we do have to rebuild it. All right, so I've got some ideas. I got some plans. I've finished the science building again. I've run one line out here that's going to have science packets. This is going to be making science packets, and it's going to need rods and the machine parts. Yes, machinery parts. Okay, so the rods are going to be pretty easy because they're right next to it, so that's great. So we just got to put one of these right here and right here, and then we go ahead and... Now this thing's going to be in the way, unfortunately, but I could just take that apart for now and kind of deal with that later. All right, so let's just go with this, and you will go that way, and then right there. And come on, get in there. And there. Okay. And now we've got rods going in this thing. Piece of cake. Alright, so now for the machinery parts. So those... we'll have those go... I don't know how I'm going to do this if I do two separate things. I guess I'll just put them right next to each other. I don't see any reason not to. Where is it? I don't have any more? Damn, dude. Go through a lot of these loaders. Alright, I think I can turn this off, by the way, during the day. We'll see. See how that goes. Take a look at the power here. Alright. Oh, wow, the solar panel's not getting anything. Okay, well, I'm going to leave it off anyway, because whatever. I got a lot of stuff. It's not, I'll put the biomass generator on it if I absolutely have to, but for now I'm going to leave it off. And see if we could just power it just with sunlight. I mean, we have like 2 solar panels, so it's not a lot, but... There we go. Wait, I still got power? No, I didn't think so. We got a little bit of power, but not enough to really run anything yet. All right, there we go. And then we take that, and that. Number 9. Jeez. Just make 5 of those, dude. Right there. Alright, there we go. We got it. Alright, so I could probably... Now, let's bring it up around the other side. It'll just be easier. So what we'll do now is we'll come this way. And we're going to have to do some digging as well. I saw there's some upgrades you could do to the digging tool. So that's cool. I do like that. It's in the science building, so... Alright. So that's going to go... Yeah, right there. Right through here. Okay. And the machinery parts are right here, I believe. I think that's a machinery part belt. So we come straight down here. And, like... Will that work? I don't think that's going to work. Honestly, I'm kind of curious, though. What happens if I put one like this? Alright, whatever. Yeah, that should... It's kind of weird the belt won't go around like that. Let's see if we could do it this way. Come on, dig. Get rid of this. And let's see if we could put this one here. Yeah, we could probably put this one... Actually, if we put that one facing that way, that might have worked. So, we'll put this one here, and this one like this. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Alright, cool. So, that should be just about everything. And we'll do this. And then we'll come up here, and we will let these come out. Now, we do have power... Missing building foundation. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay. Well, that's not really a big deal. I could take care of that. Okay, come on. There we go. All right, so we do have enough power now. And I bet you our battery's filling up as well. Cool. Can hold a lot of power in there, too. Should probably get some more solar panels. All right, let's go ahead and do the output. So there's the machines. And output here. There's the rods. And let's see if we built this up. See, the belts are pretty messed up underneath. They're like kind of all over the place, but that's why it's so cool to bury them, because I don't really have to worry about it. Oh, that's going the wrong way. Crap. Nope, 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 nope. There we go. And then we'll pick all these up. Okay, so that's definitely going the wrong way. That's supposed to go over here, right? Come on. All right, so how was that going? So that was the original line. Yeah, okay. So it's supposed to be the original line. So that's fine. So what we could do is we could take all this out. I was just kind of messing around over here earlier. I accidentally, instead of making the science packets here and sending those over to the science building, I ended up sending the rods and the machinery parts over there. Just, you know, kind of confused. All right, which one of these is the one that we need? See, I don't know. First things first, let's fill in this hole. It's pissing me off. Okay. And fill this in as well. Alright, so you need to find out which one is which. There's an inside and an outside lane. The inside lane is the one that we need. Okay, inside lane. So that means it should be here. Alright, like that, and like that. We good? I think we're good. Let's go take a look. Oh, those are already set up. Yeah, well, those are already set up anyway, but why isn't this making anything? What am I doing wrong here? Yeah, I did something obviously wrong here. So you know what? Let's take a look at these. Sometimes I put the conveyor belts on underneath the wrong way. So, like that. There we go. Yep, that's what I did. Yep. I've done that before. It's weird. I don't know why I do it that way. The wrong way. Oh, there. And then, like that. Okay. We good? No, it's still not doing anything. Oh, because it's off. Duh. I turned it off to save power. Alright, cool. So it's doing its thing. We now have science packets being made. Alright, now we're going to put down a second building. We're gonna be doing 2 science packet buildings eventually. Maybe I probably won't do it right now. Well, I mean, I guess I could, but I probably won't do it right now. I'll probably do it off camera. In the back, I'll cut these and then have them go into both of these buildings. And this will also be science packets. But for now, I'm just going to shut it down to save power. Alright, so now that we have those coming out, we do like this, like this. Like this, like this. And turn these the right way, please. There we go. And then we got to put down a logistics building, which we don't have yet. All right, and then we need another output as well. Well, we probably need a few more of these, just to make another 5. All right, so we show the logistics building now. We put that down like that. And then number 8 goes like that. Yeah, I'm starting to get into a rhythm here with how I'm building things, and that makes me very happy. Okay, so 9, and it's supposed to go down, down again. All right, and it's got to hook up to this line right here. Oh, look at this, man. That's easy enough. And there we go. Science packets will be on their way once they're made. Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. There we go. All right, cool. So let's do this and this. Did I do that wrong? Yeah, I did. See, it's supposed to be gray in the back. All right, and science packets will be on their way. Let's hook up another set over here. I could do this. No, actually, it won't be that easy. It won't be that easy. I'd have to have it come up over there. I could probably do that. Here, let's try that. I'm gonna do this kind of you know, just half-assed to get it going, and then I'll make it look better later. So what I'm thinking is, you have them come up here. All right, so 9. There we go, and slope up. Okay, and then once it's there, this can go. Let's put a block down there. Didn't mean to take that block up. Once it's up here, we have this go this way. And then it just goes straight through. Like this. No, that's not going to work. They got to be on separate lines. That's right. All right, guys, good news. I can now work during the night. Thank goodness. Now, this looks like a... Oh, yeah, I think we're drawing too much power. Let's turn some of these machines off. I'm not really sure which ones. Definitely turn one of these off. And one of these. Yeah, that should be pretty good. Okay, so that should save us some power. All right, so this looks like a big cluster F, and it kind of is. I had to like jump through hoops to get this to work right, and honestly, I still don't know if it's going to work right, but I think it might work right. We're gonna kind of have to see. So let's go ahead and take this out, and we need this to go like that. All right, and then we need to also hook this up with this. All right, and now we should be able to have 2 machines doing science for us at this point. Now, when I get splitters, it'll be a lot easier to do this. This is kind of it's kind of fugly, but oh boy, hold on. Yeah, it's kind of fugly right now. Splitters will make it a lot better later on. There we go. Now, before I cover anything up, I would like to make sure that these are going to work. So I've got these things coming in. The rods, they go right there, intake. Then they come over here, intake. That's 1 intake on each. Then I've got the machine parts coming in right here, intake. And then over here, intake. So it's not perfect, but it's kind of the best I can do right now. So let's go ahead and set this up as science. Wait, configure science packets. There we go. And that's not getting anything. This one is getting everything. This one doesn't seem like it's getting anything because it's off. Because I turned it off. Okay. And there we go. Now we got both of these machines giving us science packets. Let's see if we can cover this up. Try and make this look a little bit better. Okay. Alright, and come over here. We do that. We do that. Alright, a little bit more. And a little bit more here. Alright. Alright, that's about the best we can do right here with covering stuff up. I mean, it's pretty decently covered up for what I've got going on here. Like I said, splitters. Once I have splitters underground, I can have stuff get split because each one of these needs 2 separate materials. The only other way I could have done it easier is if I put it on the side. I didn't want to do that. I want these things lined up for as long as I can have them lined up. If hopefully they can stay lined up forever, but I doubt it because eventually they're going to need so many parts. They're not going to be able to be lined up forever, but for now they can, and we'll kind of see where we go from there. So now we can come over here and output. And 5, it's not outputting. What did I do wrong here? Oh, because there's nothing there. All right. There we go. All right, and now science. The science building will be automatically getting science packets. What do I want to research next? Containers, distributors. Oh, that might be the splitter. Door, inventory size, loader 2, railings, research lab 2. You know what? Let's go with the conveyor distributor. Start research, and it will be researching automatically. It might be a little slow. I'm not sure exactly how this setup is going to work, but you know, as we go along, I can kind of like alter things. Science is very slow. That's why I wanted 2. That's why I wanted 2 things making science. Two assemblers making science, and honestly, probably want to get a few more making science as well. But for now, I am going to call this one here. If you end up enjoying the video, please remember to engage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.